What was the transition from the communist socialist era to the post-communist era? What were the hallmarks of an independent judiciary that Poland was able to establish? What were the most important components or aspects of that, do you think?
I think that the most important was creation of total independence of judiciary from the political process. So just to give you some understanding, in the communist era, it was quite obvious that even if you are a judge, you may always get a phone from the Communist Party asking for a certain verdict, especially if you are a criminal judge. Even if you don't get that phone call, you basically knew what are the limits of your power. So that you are more kind of like a law clerk than like a real judge. And 89 meant that we are creating like the judiciary in a serious way, that judges are independent and the process of judicial appointments is independent. But the second part of it was that judiciary should serve citizens, especially in terms of market economy. And here, to be honest, we failed because, of course, judiciary transformed itself, but even until today, we have a problem with efficiency of judiciary. I think we did not appreciate how important it is to build strong, resilient, and efficient judiciary, and not just institutionally independent. So somehow we invested a lot of time and energy in building independence of judges, in securing all proper issues regarding remuneration, retirement, constitutional guarantees, proper organization of judiciary, but we didn't think enough about that at the end of the day, judges should deliver on results, that they should be effective in how they do, and courts should be simply accountable of how they administer justice. I think that was a big mistake because this mistake, this underappreciation, had significant consequences later on. So when politicians started to attack judiciary, somehow Polish people started to think, okay, yeah, of course, those judges, they are not doing well. Courts are not subject of huge public trust. We have to wait, years for important judgments in our cases. So it was much easier for populists to attack judiciary. So people at the end of the day did not take care about whether judges are independent or not, but whether how they assess the performance of judiciary. Of course, it was a long process because I don't claim that nothing good happened in the Polish judiciary, but this process of transformation was time-consuming and was quite fragmented. And also, at certain point, we've realized that this taking about this institutional independence is creating a little bit like the ivory tower for Polish judges. That they are also not only less effective, but also they are very much distanced from the society. And once again, portraying judges as part of the elite is the best way to attack judges and to destroy the judicial independence. So politicians, populists, they exactly knew how to undermine trust into the judiciary in order to achieve their own political purposes.